Hello, everyone. Today we are staying pretty nice and calm, but then tomorrow we've got a lot of rain headed our direction. That's going to cause some flooding chances as we get into the later parts of the day, and that flood chance is going to be more preeminent as we get towards the afternoon into the evening. There's technically a chance of some rumbles of thunder, but the main severe risk stays pretty well towards our south. We'll take a look at that later, but first, I do want to show you that the rain isn't anywhere near us right now. Most of that system is staying pretty far off towards our west, coming north of Dallas into Oklahoma, and then this piece gathering in Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico. Those kind of combine to turn into the system that's going to affect us. Now, I also want to show you just how warm we are this afternoon so we can kind of get a picture as to how much we're going to change. Still at 72 in Roanoke, Smith Mountain Lake, and in Danville. Lexington's at 68 and Blacksburg is at 63. Most of our temperatures are quite a bit warmer than we were at this same time yesterday. Both Roanoke and Smith Mountain Lake 10 degrees warmer, and yesterday was already 10 degrees warmer than it was the day before. Most of us are going to see some pretty consistent cloud cover through the night into Saturday morning, but as far as rainfall is concerned, it really takes until noon for that to build up. It spreads further towards the north and east as we keep on going through the afternoon into the evening. But notice a lot of greens and yellows, kind of light to moderate, some oranges here and there popping up in south side, but not a whole lot of rain headed our way. Now, we do have another round that comes through around midnight into the 1 a.m. hour, and then that clears off towards the east. There's not much chance for new rain after about 2 in the morning. There are little pieces of showers here and there on Sunday, but they are going to stay particularly light. I don't really think this snow chance that the future tracker is thinking is going to develop is going to turn into very much, just we are bringing in colder air at that point. Now, most of us are looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain with a little bit more coming down towards Patrick Henry into Pennsylvania County, off towards Halifax a little bit as well. But the main flood risk doesn't extend all the way further towards the north. Today, the flood risk is limited pretty far towards the south, but on Saturday, it does spread closer to us. We're going to see that including parts of the NRV into Southside, and even Roanoke County is included in that. By Sunday, flood risk is taken care of, and we're looking a lot calmer. As far as storms go, there's a limited storm risk for today, and while it is technically better on Saturday, it's going to stay pretty far down towards our south. The main risk for storms happens in Florida and Alabama along the Gulf Coast, stretching up through Alabama, and even that stays at a level 2, which is still, possible for big storms to form, but one of the lower ones in the grand scheme of things, and even the level 1 risk doesn't include us. So that's some good news our direction. On Sunday, again, much calmer, so we don't have to deal with that same kind of condition. Tonight we could get some fog with how warm we're staying, but notice it is not quite as warm as we were last night. We're already starting to see the pattern change a little bit. So we start off the day in the 40s, and with the limited warming that we've had over the past few days, we can only get to the 50s in the afternoon. Blacksburg gets to 52, Rocky Mount at 58, and Lynchburg at 58. And most of our temperatures stay close to 50 on Sunday. We're going to get even cooler than that going into the week at large. After we really start to dry out, then we'll have the cooler air coming in with some pretty high wind gusts. That will get up towards 30, maybe even 40 miles per hour in a couple places on Monday. We're calmer by Tuesday and then stay pretty nice and calm for a while. Any shower chances we have after Sunday are just little here and there. We'll technically warm a little bit by the end of the week, but most of us are pretty stable, around average all the way through Friday.